You're now tuned in to 13signsastrology.com. So you represent an annuity. That's one. Secondly, anytime you introduce anybody into your life, this is called a partnership. Third, very important, any element that comes out of that partnership is considered credit. Fourth, any credit that is not used and traded and turned into something is called debt. Fifth, very important, any debt can be converted and accepted for value and turned into a treasury bill. 6, any treasury bond can be offset by bodily commodities, anything that comes from your body. 7, anything that you do from 1 through 6, you can file what's called a Chapter 7 on it. And unless the Chapter 7 is offset, meaning that unless 7 is offset, anything that happens up under the number 7 becomes your credit, essentially. This is the true bankruptcy. See, the true bankruptcy is you accepting all your treasury bonds from the bank for value, and we'll talk more about that at another time. And then you have 8, a very ancient number, representing time. See, 8 is the only way that you can buy into time. This is the number that you use to buy into time, which is a form of a currency that's actually the only currency that you're going to be able to use, essentially, to get out of certain debts that companies want. You're only going to be able to exchange with time. They don't accept money and shit like that. And then 9, you have insurance, and we'll talk a lot about that in future episodes. So essentially, this is your numerical grid, or what's called your digital map. We'll just call that your digital key. So you have your digital key. Now you must begin to form some form of a alignment. You have your key, which is the numbers. And I could go into numbers 11 and all that, but I'm not. Those are secrets. I won't reveal it. So you have your key, and then now, lastly, you have to align your grid and form what I've called my Astral Pyramid program. And I'm pointing this out because this is turning into a very lucrative program. Just in the General Electric stock alone, I'm up to 6 figures in shares in 1 year, and I started out with 1 share. And now I'm up to 6 figures. You listen to what I'm saying? Shares, not in money. For my Astral Pyramid. I'm not going to tell you how much that's worth, but I have over 100,000 shares. Just say that. And what I'm doing now, I'm in the last. This is going to be beautiful right here, because this is the icing on the cake. We're going to go into the last finale because we got a shootout. Because we have some people that mocked me up north, and they can't finish off until they come right here where I'm sitting. You don't have to sit here at the bank, B. Because everything in Ohio, you can't out nothing unless you out through the bank. And I'm down here at the bank in Bankhead right now. And this is connected to Butler. And this is information that's very secret and coded, but I'm pointing this out because you have to out. Any credit has to be outed. If it's not outed, it'll be used as interest and collateral, and it builds a significant amount of money. And that's what's happening to me. Becoming very wealthy to the point where it's like filthy, stinking wealthy, to the point I got to get rid of some of this money that's in me. So that's why I'm down here now in Bankhead. We're going to work on a food program and try to out some of this money. So I'll talk about more of this program. Like I said, is becoming very wealthy. I'm going to start charging a lot more for it. I'm up to about like, I'll say I'm up to about like, just alone, I'm over 5 figures in it and how much I've made off of it. And I haven't even had this out for a year yet. So that's kind of where I'm at with the numbers. So we're going to keep it moving and put out some more information going up into the number 25 because I'm working on a ritual. I Visa, and I want to just go ahead and count this here. I Visa over $18,000 here into this bank, and I bought and accept for value anything that is happening with the Reds based upon my work that I've done, that I've Visa'd over $18,000. So what I'm going to try to do is go up to the flag level, which is $25,000 or better in credit. And I'll stay tuned and I'll get back with you with more on what happens with that. Because we're going to use that as a coupon bond. Like I said, it's going to be very wealthy and we're going to offer any credit back to the people. So stay vigilant. Namaste.